Hey, everybody, it's Pat Jones. I'm here with my old friend and somebody I think a lot of you know. And that's Brian Thompson from BASF, the turf marketing manager there. Brian, how are you today?
I'm doing fantastic, Pat. Good to see your face, and yeah, in these new times, I think we're all kind of getting used to seeing each other through a screen. But great to see you today.
You and I talked a little bit and we thought, okay, let's try to do everybody a favor and present BASF's EOP in 15 minutes or less, and to see if we can't boil this down and put it in terms that superintendents, and you're a former superintendent, can understand, and try to make it easy. So hit me. What are you most proud of that you've accomplished with EOP? And that's been changing the last couple of years. So as you come into to 2020 and then 2021 buying season, what are you most excited about from the EOP standpoint?
My past experience of being a golf course superintendent, superintendents really appreciate the opportunity to control as many variables as possible and to exercise as much flexibility when it comes to purchase decisions. And I think we're really proud as an organization to be able to offer our customers the ability to buy the products that they want and offer the performance that they need in an arrangement that is really clear and concise and simple for them to digest and understand. And that's really the key driving force behind our EOP that really started last year. And we wanted to continue that for this year in EOP for 2021.
Right. You talked about three tenets that you try to strike on in programs like this. Tell me about those.
So we really want to focus on our EOP being simple, easy to understand, easy to grasp. Superintendents wear a lot of hats, and at the end of the day, fall's a busy time. So we want to have those options clearly based in front of them so they can easily make those decisions quickly. We want to be seen as an innovator, and we want to highlight our innovative products in a specific category so our customers can quickly identify why these strengths of these new innovative products can help benefit them and make their jobs easier. And lastly, we want to offer this idea of flexibility, decoupling products away from pre-configured pallets or cubes, and allow our customers to use our products at the right rate, at the right time, and the right volumes. And I think that it was well received last year, and we want to continue that for 2021 as well.
I think I've been on to do some work for you guys and do some market research and also to do some content around some interesting topics. And one of the topics was Maxima and Navicon. And I think that's a really good example of the innovation that you've talked about, is how Maxima and Navicon have instantly been game changers. And we actually did some research, and I think it's out there by now, suggesting that between 8 and 9 out of 10 superintendents would recommend it to a friend. So when you've got that kind of innovation on your side, it seems to make things a lot easier. But you also have flexibility, because I think that's the hallmark of what I talked to other people about, was how important it was that they weren't in cubes anymore, and how important it was that things are simple. Tell us how simple it is now. To sort of take us through how it works for the average customer and how simple it is, particularly if they've already been enrolled in the program in the past.
Yeah, I'm going to add on to that idea of flexibility as well that you mentioned. And thank you, Pat, for all the help that you've provided to BASF in helping us get a gauge on how successful our new launches were last year. And in this COVID environment, a lot of times we're just relegated to learning from our customers and really putting a solid ear to the ground to find out how these products are performed. And we've been very fortuitous with timing of having the ability to launch these new innovations last year. And then also there's some pretty rigorous environmental conditions to test some of these new products. And since we launched last August in the marketplace, just from August to January, Maxtima became the #1 DMI in the marketplace. And we're really, really proud of that. I think we set it up well with testing this product before we got registration. We also priced it in a manner that I think is something that our customers appreciated. And back to that flexibility, not only were we offering it outside of the conventional cubes, but the flexibility to use a DMI in the heat of the summer is something that this industry hasn't been able to leverage in a long time. So we've been able to show our customers that Maxtima not only is a great fungicide that controls a broad range of diseases, but it's completely safe on any turf at any time of year under any growth regulator regime. So that's really important to offer that flexibility in addition to the way that these products can be purchased by the end use customer. So how can we best describe EOP? Essentially, we have our innovative fungicide solutions that is part A of the EOP. Then we have our Resta portfolio products and some great tools for customers depending on their geographies. These are things from great herbicides like pendimethalin and Tower to Drive to Freehand. And also
tell us a little bit about Freehand, because you offer some opportunities to package in things from the ornamental side.
That's a great point. So one thing that's unique about this year is we have an ornamental fall grower program that actually overlaps in the month of October with our EOP. And this fall grower program offers a embedded discount off agency pricing on some of our historically ornamental products. Well, we know golf or EOP is specifically driven to the golf that our golf course superintendent customers utilize, like Freehand, like Pageant, like Orchestra, some really good tools that superintendents have found some great fits for keeping weeds out of clubhouse grounds and beds and treating some of the annual plantings close to the clubhouse. And now we can leverage some of that ornamental benefit during EOP, which is really, really good.
Yeah, that's free money for the folks that are already using it. That's really good to know. So one of the things you did change this year is you've created a platform. You've made something that actually has kind of history, and you can go back and look at last year's program and make things even simpler. Tell us about that.
So last year we rolled out an EOP calculator, which was a great tool for our customers to kind of size up some of their product selections based on acreages and rates. This year we've taken it a step further, where we've amped up that EOP calculator to offer the opportunity for the customer to input their information, and they can record their purchases and their planning. So it makes EOP next year that much simpler. If they can have a clear record of what they purchased from BASF, next year it's going to be easier to size up those purchasing decisions. They also can take the planning of these products and forward it to their DSR of choice or their BASF sales rep at the local level to bounce some ideas and have a better way of memorializing their purchase decisions. And it really is a quantum leap for us to be able to offer that new digital experience for our customers. And it's like, it goes back to that key tenet of offering that flexibility and being a partner that's easy to do business with.
Yeah, simplicity, and that's what I heard consistently from people that I've been doing research with and talk. In fact, and one of the other topics that I talked to a lot of folks about was the fact that you can be a very frugal superintendent and still find great value in brand name products via early order. And in every case, they were not people with gigantic budgets, but they found good reasons to use particularly the fungicides because they delivered results for them. So that's one more thing when you talk about reliability, that they're willing to make that investment because they know it's the right thing to do, and they save some money by doing it via EOP.
It's a great point, Pat. And, we've kind of made our fungicides are the heart of our EOP program. And, a lot of our innovations have centered around our fungicides, and having some new innovations has been fun to bring to the market, because we've seen great success with these program approaches that we've been able to deliver to our customers. And, we've made a hallmark of providing championship conditions and protecting plant health on championship conditions, which is, sometimes makes everybody think of turf management at the highest level. Well, everybody needs their own championship conditions. And this is something that's been really near and dear to our hearts, is to create some products and some pricing to make it accessible for everybody, because I think the value is there. And our chemistries are really important to unveil to a broader spectrum, a broader range of customers. And this kind of started last year, and last year's EOP, when we reeled back the pricing of Emerald and Exemplar. We just really felt like that timing last year has really helped us parlay that into this year with, an uncertain COVID environment. We want to be able to provide good value to our customers, because at the end of the day, to buy products from a partner that you can trust, I think is a little bit of sleep good medicine for our end use customers, because rest assured, if our products don't perform, that's something we want to know about and we want to take care of, and we want to take care of the customer. So we've really seen some great penetration in some of those customer bases, some of those markets that historically we haven't had as much share with.
Right. If I'm a superintendent and I'm getting ready to kind of take my first step into this, what would you recommend that first step ought to be?
A great place to start, Pat, would be to familiarize yourself with the program on our website, which is betterturf.basf.us, and really look over the program just to kind of see the products that are offered in our do your own program portfolio with our fungicides and rest of portfolio offerings, and reach out to your DSR, your BASF representative. And, like I said, we really think that this calculator is a great place to begin that process of sizing up the products that you need in the acreages that you want to treat. That's a great place to begin. And like we've noted throughout the webinar, we want this to be a really simple approach and a platform that provides value to the customer.
Well, and I think that's why it is so simple, and that's why we can do this in 15 minutes or less. So, Brian, thank you. And I think everybody knows they can always reach out to you or any member of your team if they want to know how to do this better, and if they want to find out how to maximize the value of their EOP program, but also to plan a better approach to their disease control for next year. Thank you so much, and good luck to you in this crazy next couple of months coming up.
Pat, I can't thank you enough. This has been great. Look forward to hopefully seeing more customers and yourself in person in the near future.
You can count on that. Thanks again.
Thanks, Pat.